Yep, well, the sign says it. Niagara Rim 4x4 trail. Not much to see from here. It's supposed to be a nice little trail. We haven't been on video for a while due to COVID and my kids taking up all my computer time. I haven't been able to make any videos for you, but here we are, we're back at Niagara Rim. The reason we're here today is because there's no one else here. We wanted to take a ride on a trail that we haven't been to before, and there's not a lot of trails on video on YouTube anyways that talks about Niagara Rim. There's a few good ones, but for the most part, they're just not there. So we're gonna head out, see if we could have a good time, not break a whole lot, but it's my first time here. You never know. Back in the distance, if you follow me, you can see we have about, 8 Jeeps, 8 rigs. We have a couple TJs, an old 4Runner, Tacoma, Taco Time, and then Black Betty's up front. Got my road dog, literally, road dog, right there. Cora's gonna hang out with us. So we're gonna head out, hit the trail. One thing to notice that I did see that apparently Gaia does not show this trail very well. When I was coming up here today, I did not see any trails on Gaia, whatever, it doesn't matter, you guys know what I'm talking about. This trail does not appear to be marked. It does not appear to be marked on the trail very well. So I'm gonna breadcrumb it and then hopefully we'll get it out so you guys can see it. But let's hit the trail, see what we come up with. Should be a medium trail, maybe, who knows, I don't know. Let's stick around, let's do it. And almost immediately, you make your way down the trail to your first obstacle. It's known as No Way Out, and this obstacle is going to test your breakover angle and your nerve as you have a steep descent. Now Aaron is not a big fan of these breakover angles. He tends to get nervous, but luckily Brian's back there holding onto his rig so he won't flip over. Now the rest of our group does just fine, and we have no issues going down No Way Out. Come on, come on. Come on, move. What do you think, buddy?
Buddy, I think you guys are very good spotters.
There you go.
It's not the driver, it's not the vehicle, you guys are the...
There it is. After you complete No Way Out, you're going to make your way up a long, rocky hill as you head towards the next obstacle, Heartbreak Hill. In between the steep hills and steep descents, make sure you take your time to look around and see just how beautiful this trail could be. Okay, so they say it's hard to tell how steep hills are by looking at how steep the hill is. So what we have here is a level that's off the bubble, and this is a 45. So we're probably at about 20 degrees down. That's how steep it is right here. All right.
It is hard to tell.
It is hard to tell. I try to keep track on this trail just how many times Aaron popped it on 3 wheels, but it happened so often I lost count. I really enjoy this kind of trail.
Yeah, with all these nice
Big open view. After a break from the first few obstacles, you have a nice little drive to the next one, which is sidewall suicide. This obstacle does have a bypass, and while the obstacle itself is not very hard as far as height, it is sketchy due to the angles.
Weird. I don't even know why that would hit.
That's good. That's good. Good. Come on. Straight down. Straight down. Good, good. Your money. Keep coming. Don't stop. Keep coming. Don't stop. Keep coming. Don't stop. Passenger. Whoa. Come on. Driver. Driver. Calm down. Come on. Stay driver a little bit. Come on down. That's good. Come on down. Come on. You can't stop. Just keep slowing down. Come on. Driver a little bit. Good. Follow that down. Driver a little bit. Good. Follow that down. You're good. Don't stop. Just roll. Driver here. Good. Follow that. Follow that. Come down. There you go. Come down there. Hold that line. Don't do anything. Hold that line. Come on. Come on. Come on. You're good. Looks good. Come on. Woo! Come on. You're all good. Keep coming. And you're out. Once the brave wheelers make their way down sidewall suicide, they'll take a short jaunt up Shale Hill and finally arrive at Lion's Butt. Now, Lion's Butt is not hard. It's a series of rock obstacles or rock formations that apparently look like a bunch of lions' butts or lions laying down. But it's a fun place to kind of mess around and test your nerve.
Jesus.
Damn. We're not ready yet. Yeah, that's not what it is.
That is a little sketchy. I told you.
Want me to go grab your grandma real quick? She can do it. I think it's a bad idea. Screw these guys. I think it's a terrible idea.
Don't listen to him.
You okay?
Don't pop the clutch.
Get a little tippy.
You good? You good? You good? You're not gonna make that turn. There's no way.
You're draining a lot of gas.
All right, you're all good. You should have said more to the wall on the right. Yeah. Come to the right more. Back up about another foot. All right. Come up. Keep coming up. Keep coming up. Keep coming up. Keep coming. Keep coming, passenger. Keep coming. Keep coming. Driver. Keep coming. You got it. You got it. You got it. Keep coming. All right. You're clear. It's on you now. I don't have it anymore.
Turn.
Okay, now, stop right there, stop. So that's it, we're back at camp. We finished the Niagara Rim Trail. One thing I talked about earlier was that this trail is not marked on Gaia, which wasn't a big deal because we had a little paper map, but I found it to be pretty challenging. If I was doing this myself alone, or if I was leading a group and I didn't know that it had that, it would have been very hard to follow the trail because this one here really isn't that easy to follow. I'm tired, sorry. But it was a good trail. One question I always get asked when I get done with these trails and make videos and when I go back is, hey man, was the trail hard? You know, that's a hard question to answer because what's your skill level? What's your experience? And it's like anything else. If you're brand new, the trail can be very hard. But if you've been around for a long time, you have a lot of experience, maybe the trail isn't that hard at all. There were definitely some spots that scared me. I would say the hardest spot for me as far as nerves, sorry, my dogs are taking off over here. Anyways, the hardest part for me as far as nerves was probably sidewall suicide, I think it was called. It was just sketchy. It wasn't a big obstacle. It wasn't hard, but it's a downhill kind of thing where it's just kind of sketchy. And it took some nerve, I'm not gonna lie. I was a bit nervous, the first person going down. So it was hard. The trail was a beautiful trail. Not as hard as Slick Rock. Maybe a little bit harder than Strawberry Pass. It definitely has the Strawberry Pass-esque kind of feel to it. We didn't do any bypasses, I don't think. Some guys did some bypasses, but at least one person from our group, I think, tried everything. So we have a good mix of that in the trail. And I would give it a solid medium. That's what I would say. It's a solid medium. It's not Ford Ice, but it's not Signal Peak. It's got some obstacles. Real tight turns. There's some real tight obstacles. Now that's probably the name of the game for Niagara Rim. There's some real tight shit here. So if you have a long wheelbase vehicle, you're probably gonna get wedged in some stuff. I had a TJ. God bless the TJs, they're amazing. It did a phenomenal job as always, but I'm partial to my old TJ. But other than that, it was a beautiful trail. I recommend coming up here. Don't do it by yourself because it can get a little dicey, but get out there, make some memories. Thanks.